Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Whoa, light force braces?
Okay, so that looked pretty wild. A lot of people get hit with that mouth drool and it is not fun. Hey, I'm Dr. Avi, I'm a dentist, and I grabbed some of the top videos on the internet about braces. I'm gonna watch them with you guys and then react to them, and then my goal is to break them down after and hopefully teach you something that you didn't know before. All right, let's get into it. What's he doing? Ooh, I know what this is. Oh yeah. So this is the fastest growing procedure right now.
Whoa, light force braces?
Whoa. Okay, that video got me. I thought he was about to do clear aligners on this patient, but those are light force braces. So what are light force braces? Light force braces are 3D printed, all ceramic braces. So there's no metal in them. This is one of the really cool ways that orthodontics is progressing. Yeah, so when you get braces, your teeth are supposed to move, not the brackets. Honestly, this probably could happen for a couple of reasons. Maybe the bond wasn't that strong when the orthodontist did it, or maybe they were eating stuff that they weren't supposed to and it was breaking the braces off. Regardless, this is not what you want to see when you have braces during the first week.
Very nice teeth.
Oh, nice. All right, so that was a solid transformation. You know, I almost think this was shot in reverse, maybe because her teeth look great and then she showed that she was getting braces. Maybe they're making some adjustments. I'm not really sure. But yeah, overall, teeth look great to begin with. Very curious to know if that was meant to be a before or an after transformation.
Before you get braces, watch this. This is what you have to go through. Most uncomfortable feeling ever. What color next?
All right, so basically with this video, it looks like he already had braces and then he had to get his brackets swapped out. So you saw them take the wire off and then you saw them clean the teeth. And the part where he said it's uncomfortable, I don't really think he was feeling any pain because the burr that they were using is meant to just polish off the composite. It doesn't do any damage to the teeth. But I can see how, like, if you have a drill on your tooth, it's not the most pleasant feeling. So I feel for him on that. But it's just part of the process. And honestly, I think he's gonna get a really good result. Okay, so that looked pretty wild, and it's like, where did that tooth even come from? That is what happens sometimes when you have an impacted canine tooth, and some people, the tooth actually doesn't erupt. And so they have to do this procedure where they basically remove some of the gum tissue, they go in, drill out that bone, grab the tooth, and then attach it to the braces and bring it out. This is very predictable. A lot of orthodontists do this. Pretty cool graphic there to show how that whole thing goes down.
Junk food you can eat with braces. Donuts. Just watch out for crunchy springs. Popcorns are pretty safe as long as you put tolerance. Cheese are way safer than cheese, which are too crunchy. Pringles. Just one at a time, not the whole stack.
So I don't know who's eating that many Pringles at the same time. That's pretty wild. I like how they showed you different things that you can eat. Some are crunchier than others, but at the end of the day, you want to just be careful when you have your braces, because if you are breaking your brackets off, that's going to require multiple trips in to go see the orthodontist. You're not going to be happy. And if somebody has to drive you, they're not going to be happy either.
Fruit you can and can't eat with braces.
What the-
Frozen grapes. No. Plain grapes. Yes. Just make sure
Okay.
they're seedless. Whole oranges. Does anyone eat them like this? No.
No.
Yes. Whole pears. Absolutely not. Pears sliced or these? Yes. Whole apples. Definitely not. Sliced apples. Yes. Lemons are way too acidic. I would definitely avoid them. But sliced pineapples are totally safe for braces.
All right, so fun fact, don't eat entire fruits at once. Cut them up and you're going to be fine. This is generic rule, not just for braces, but even people who don't have braces. The one about the apples is super key because I tell all my patients, if you ever bite into an apple with your front teeth, that is a really good way for you to get some type of damage to those teeth.
This is the part about getting braces that nobody talks about.
Yeah, so when you get your braces, if your tongue is laying on your brackets, it's going to make indentations in it. And that's what you saw in that video. So I had braces and then that didn't happen to me. I think it's also because my tongue wasn't fiddling around all the time. But it kind of makes sense. Your tongue is soft and your braces are hard. And so if you're resting your soft tongue on your hard braces a lot, it's going to make indentations. The tongue will heal and that will go away over time. Yeah, I feel for her in this video. Look, at the end of the day, you're moving teeth in your jaw. It's gonna hurt. If the pain level's too intense, you can take Tylenol, but also eating cold stuff is a good way to kind of just numb the area and help soothe it. Oh, the good days. Yeah, it'd be like that. A lot of people get hit with that mouth drool and it is not fun. Obviously, over time when you're in braces, you can adjust to the feeling, but in the beginning, it'll have people act in all sorts of ways. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. So she's wearing a Herbst appliance. I know it looks intense, but that's because it kind of is. What it's going to do is it's going to move the lower jaw forward and it's going to put backwards pressure on the upper jaw. Usually when people have underbites that are really severe, they'll use this to kind of get everything back into the right position and they're attached onto the back molars. If you found these videos helpful in any way, I made more of them like this. This one I go into decay and what happens if you don't brush your teeth. Check it out. I'll see you in there.